Good morning. Welcome to the Low Blow Podcast. This is Big Boy Hunzy. I'm out with your boy.
You know me, Smeals on Wheels.
Smeals on Wheels. I want to go ahead and apologize this afternoon if I sound a little concussed or with a lisp. I just got out of a snowboarding accident. I had to get stitches on my face and my tooth. Just want to go ahead and put that out there real quick.
He thought he was going to hit the rail with the board, but instead it was his face.
Yeah, dude. I tried to grind a rail with my board, but I accidentally grinded it with my freaking face instead.
That's what he sent to me like an hour after he did it or something.
Yeah, dude. Luckily, the doctors at this were able to help me out pretty good.
I'm surprised you didn't get like a broken jaw or something.
I am too, man. I had a helmet on. I didn't even hit the rail with my helmet. I hit it with my freaking jaw. Yeah, if you can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm not allowed to smoke out of my mouth either. I've had to smoke out of my nose the past 2 days. I feel like I have no more nose hairs.
Yeah, that's a good way to shave it though, honestly.
Yeah, man. If you want to shave your nose, just don't use the trimmer. Just use like some flame or something, you know?
Yeah. Today's a crazy day. There's a lot of great people that were born today.
Yes, you are right. Whose birthday is it?
Michael Jordan.
The half goat.
The half goat, yeah.
The maybe goat. I don't know.
Jim Brown, you said?
Jim Brown.
Devin White.
You know, Jim Brown was the first like black athlete to be in a movie.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's pretty old.
And it was a sex scene. And white people were livid, dude. I swear to God, this is a true story. Jim Brown, I forgot what movie he was in, but he had a sex scene with like a fine looking white girl. And it was like it started a huge controversy, dude. It was crazy.
That's amazing.
There's a documentary on it or something like that. But yeah, love the Jim Brown, Michael
Legend.
Jordan, the legend. Devin White, you said too.
Yeah, Devin White.
That linebacker for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, the one that I said was going to go off, and he did.
Yeah. What did he do? Didn't he have a pick or something?
He had 12 tackles, like 2 TFLs, and a pick.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna be great, man. He was amazing on LSU. You know.
He's only like 22.
What?
Yeah, he's your age.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. And he's already balling in the NFL.
Did not miss a snap in the playoffs.
What? So he's like, he can't get hurt. You know, I guess not.
He's their captain.
Yeah.
For defense.
That's a great captain to have. You know, someone that's like healthy all the time too.
Yeah. But there's some big games last night.
Yes,
How about
there
that
were.
Brooklyn Nets game?
Oh my gosh, the Brooklyn Nets, dude. What about the Brooklyn Nets? First of all, minus Kyrie and KD.
And DeAndre, right? Or did DeAndre play?
Oh, dude, I don't even remember.
Oh, we can
honestly,
check.
Yeah, we can check. But the Phoenix Suns were up about like
21 at half.
They were up 21 at half. Was that their largest lead?
It was the most the Nets have ever trailed.
Wow.
This season.
That's been the most they've ever trailed by is 20.
21.
I thought their defense was.
DeAndre Jordan did play terribly, but he played.
Did. Jeff Green did better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of James Harden in there?
Bro, James Harden's a leader. I saw something that Kyrie said to him. Did you see that?
What did he say?
It was like a few days ago. He was like, "You're the point guard."
I saw that.
Yeah.
You're the point guard. I'm the shooting guard.
I just that's such like great character development from Kyrie to come out and say that. Mm-hmm. But it also does show that Kyrie knows he's the third option.
I thought it was more of like Kyrie saying it like that because like James Harden, you're a better passer. I'm a better shooter. You pass me the ball.
I think it's more so that he knows that he's the third guy.
I think you're right too.
Because James Harden, like Kyrie, you've won a championship. Good job. You hit one of the greatest shots in NBA history. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But James Harden literally carried terrible teams almost to the finals.
I mean, let's not say terrible. Like Chris Paul was like is probably going to go down as one of the top 5 point guards ever.
That's fair.
You know, like.
But like you usually need 3 people to win a championship.
You're right. You do. You know, like who was the last? Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
the last best 2 players to win a championship was last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kawhi, but yeah, it was last year with LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, but I mean, like when the Raptors won, they had like you could trust Kyle Lowry with the ball, you could trust Marc Gasol, Pascal, you could trust almost anybody on that team.
Yeah, that was like the craziest final for me because that was like the most memorable finals where it wasn't a super team. You know what I mean?
I'd say that my favorite was 2016.
Was when LeBron won?
When LeBron came back 3-1.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite finals too.
Yeah.
Honestly. The most like
that was the most hyped. I watched every single game.
Yeah, me too. I remember being on vacation with my grandparents And my grandma just going like, LeBron can't do it. I'm like, shut up, Grandma.
Just like slap her.
I know. I'm like, you only know about football right now. You don't know about LeBron.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was a great finals.
But yeah, James Harden is looking
yeah.
like that guy. He's averaging like 11 assists for this team right now.
He is, dude. He is the leading. I think he's the league leader in assists right now. And second place is Luka Doncic. So it's like they just look really good. What do you think about
the Suns?
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton should have fucking torn up this team. Because like every other, like Hassan Whiteside dropped 26 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 blocks against this team. Against the Nets.
How did DeAndre Ayton do?
I think he had nine rebounds. He was like 4 for 9.
What?
Yeah.
What was their game plan, you think?
Give it to Booker, and Booker couldn't hit a shot at the fourth.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't score a single shot. Didn't score a single point in the fourth quarter. Like
the dude who had 72 back in the day, can't score.
It's because he had no team as well.
Yeah, that's true. And he was like 21 at the time or something like that.
I mean, he's been 21 for a while, it feels like.
Yeah, that's true. He was like, man, Devin Booker had.
I mean, Ayton had a decent game. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists.
How's his defense look?
One block.
One block? Yeah, dude. DeAndre Ayton he's been so forgotten about.
Chris Paul carried this game.
He did, dude.
22-7, 22-2-7.
I thought it was going to be Devin Booker versus James Harden at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Because Devin Booker just went off just like James Harden did. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. And then they just started like shit in the bed.
I mean, it was the bench that really came back though for the Nets.
Yeah, like Joe Harris helped out.
Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot.
Yeah, Luwawu helped out.
Yeah. Jeff Green had a great game.
Jeff Green had a great game, exactly.
Just a weird team.
Yeah, I like how you said how like James Harden is now the leader on the team because like after that game, I think if Kyrie was put in that situation or if KD was put in that situation, it would not have happened.
Yeah, because James Harden gets his teammates involved.
Yeah, James Harden can get his teammates involved unlike any other player I've ever seen. Yeah,
Like, do I want James Harden to take the last shot in a playoff game? Probably not. Like, I'll give that to KD.
Yeah.
But if it's regular season, let James Harden do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but if he's the only player in that game, you bet your ass he's taking the last shot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that was such a dirty shot he had too. That step back on McHale. Oh my gosh.
It was such an awkward looking step back though.
Yeah, it was. McHale like put his arm down too.
Because he didn't want to foul him.
Yeah, but I'm like, I guess that's just how James Harden is so good at doing moves that like he caused McHale to, instead of going straight up, he caused him to jump into him.
Yeah.
So McHale had to like back off a lot when he jumped into him.
Yeah, because he just didn't want to touch him.
Yeah, because that would have been a 4-point play right there.
Because we know James Harden gets that foul every time.
I remember this is on James Harden talk, but I think like last year it was James Harden versus the Warriors, and I think it was when the Warriors had Golden State. The Warriors had Kevin Durant.
Oh, so it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago or something. And James Harden, it came down to the last shot, and James Harden had Klay Thompson
and Draymond
on him, and he hits it over them. I was like, we all knew James Harden was getting the last shot. They knew he was.
Yeah.
And he still hit that. That's like the shot that earns the respect around the NBA right there. Like,
exactly.
That's
like, why you trade your entire future for the one dude.
Yeah.
So you got goosebumps?
I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah,
Dude,
talking about him right now.
I mean, some players will do that for you, man.
Yeah, I saw that happened to me. I saw one like that with Steph Curry hit one. It was in the 2015 or 2016 finals when KD was actually playing Steph Curry in the finals. They had him beat, dude. Kevin Durant was going off, but then like 4 minutes left in the game, Steph Curry just takes the team, hits like 12 points in a row,
Jeez.
hits the last shot. Like, they didn't even call a timeout at the end. There was like 3 seconds left. KD just scored. They're down 2. Curry gets the ball. He takes it up over half court. They didn't even call a timeout, and Curry just throws up a shot, and it was wet, and it was like nuts, dude. I was like, oh my god,
bro. Curry just hits. He's insane though. He just hits crazy shots. It's crazy what he's doing with the Warriors this year too.
Yeah, dude. I would feel like the Warriors should be in a little bit better of a spot right now than they are.
You say that. I mean, actually, they're playing a lot better at team ball recently.
Yeah, they have.
Like Draymond's been an amazing facilitator.
How has Kelly Oubre been doing any better?
I think he's shooting a lot better. I was gonna look at his like stats and try to see what his percentages I think he's probably shooting like 35% since his terrible start to the season.
Yeah, they're 15-13 right now, which is positive. You know, it's better than what they were. They were negative to start the season. I mean, he's averaging 13.9 points a game right now still.
30?
13.
Oh, I thought you meant Curry. I was like, Curry's having a good season.
Yeah, Curry is having a good season.
His shooting percentage is probably trash. Like, it probably looks terrible.
Yeah, so he had against Kelly Oubre's last 3 games, 17, 17, and 14.
Yeah.
So it's not like too bad. I think, but that Mikal Bridges Kelly Oubre trade that we need to do, I think has to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
He's shooting 29% from 3.
Who is Kelly Oubre?
I think is that what?
Yeah, 29% this season.
That's not bad. Speaking, he started at like 12%.
Yeah.
For like a month.
Yeah, for him to miss his first
he missed like his first 60 shots, didn't he?
Yeah. His last 10 games, he's been averaging 17 points on 39% shooting. In his last 10.
That's what we like to see.
Boom, Kelly Oubre, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we didn't lose you.
I'm happy they didn't get rid of him either. I'm happy they still gave him that chance to be great.
Dude, it would have been, but wouldn't it have been a huge, hilarious fuck you to Golden State if they trade him to the Timberwolves and then he just goes off on the Timberwolves, like they trade him for back for D'Angelo Russell or some shit like that, you know?
They would never. I think they would trade him for Jarrett Culver or something like that.
Jarrett Culver? No, dude. All right,
Jarrett Culver was a top 5 pick last year. And he's basically Kelly Oubre.
How is he doing this year?
He doesn't get playing time, really.
What? He doesn't get playing time?
Yeah, man.
Where did he come from? Texas Tech, I think, right?
Yeah. He was amazing there, too.
Dude, he was good at Texas Tech, man. He was what happened to him? He reminded me a lot of DeAndre Hunter, actually, from the Hawks. Like, a long dude, good at defense, good at getting to the basket.
Exactly. And he plays bigger than his size.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he can
like Josh Hart.
Yeah, exactly. Just like freaking Josh Hart.
I guess he's not doing bad. He's averaging 8 minutes, or not. He's averaging 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 0.9 assists. He's supposed to be a great passer too. So
how many assists?
0.9.
0.9.
He's got a left ankle injury.
How many minutes a game?
21. I guess he's actually getting minutes. I just feel like he never gets attempts. You never hear anything from him.
I've never heard about him before. I mean, I haven't heard about him recently at all.
He was a 6th overall pick. My bad.
I mean, you got close.
Yeah. I mean, I just guess sometimes, right?
I mean, I do most of the time. I remember when the doctor was asking me, when I got my face cut, he was like, did you pass out? And I was like, I don't think so. He was like, what do you mean? It's a yes or no question. I'm like, well, if I'm unconscious and I wake up, I don't know if I passed out, you know? I was like, I'm not sure about anything these days anymore, man. I could have passed out.
I don't believe anything I see.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I passed out.
And you have ADD, so it doesn't help.
Oh my God, that does not help.
Because you could literally just be looking at a wall for 10 minutes and being like,
yeah,
wait, did I just fall asleep?
Exactly. Yes. Oh my, you're like, did I pass out? I got focused on that wall, man. I'm sorry.
It's like, yeah, trees really are green. Where am I?
Where? It's like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be cooking right now.
Exactly.
Oh man. But I'm sorry. What we were talking about?
Oh no.
Jared Culver not doing so well, right?
He's getting 21 minutes, but he's playing for a terrible team, but not terrible.
Do you think the Timberwolves are going to get the first pick overall again?
I don't think they get their pick this year. The Warriors get their pick.
Oh my God, they might not even get their pick this year. All right, what do you think the deal is with the Timberwolves?
They don't have wings.
They don't have wing players. They got Malik Beasley. I mean,
he's 6'3".
I mean, not Malik Beasley, Michael Beasley.
He's not on the team.
Michael Beasley? No, not Michael Beasley. Yeah, it is Michael Beasley.
No, Michael Beasley's in the G League.
The Timberwolf?
Be Easy?
The one that was dating Scottie Pippen's wife.
Oh, that's Malik Beasley.
I thought Malik. Oh my God, dude! I'm thinking of Mikal Bridges. Oh my God, dude! All right, yeah, but
no, their best wing they run Culver's barely a wing. He's 6'5". They say he's 6'6", but he's 6'5".
Mm-hmm. When you say wing, you mean 3 and 4, or do you?
Yeah, I mean 3 and 4.
Okay, so you're right. He's not really a wing. I mean, I could see him as a 2 or 3.
Mikal Bridges is a wing.
Yeah.
OG Anunoby is a wing.
Okay. Who's their best defender on this Timberwolves team? Let's see.
Do they still have James Johnson?
Probably
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed might be, honestly.
Like, they don't have good defenders. That's what I mean. They don't have anybody on the wing to defend.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody in a guard. Like, Anthony Edwards is probably their best guard defender.
And he's their rookie, who's like their, isn't he their leading? He's
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he's their lead leader in points right now, but he's only averaging like 16.
He hit 28 last night.
He did, dude. He's been looking a lot better. Like, he just looks like a guy that could
he could blossom into a star, but I don't think he could ever be an assist guy.
I don't think I know what you mean by that. Like, never really a pass. I mean, that's what I think we were saying about like Kawhi and stuff like that too. You know?
That's fair.
But I can see what you mean because he doesn't look like a guy to pass the ball right now.
I don't think I've ever seen him pass the ball. Like, I don't watch Timberwolves games.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've never seen him pass the ball.
Yeah,
I've never seen a highlight of him passing to somebody the ball.
I have not either.
Where Tyrese Halliburton, you see him passing the ball. You see LaMelo passing the ball. I've seen James Wiseman getting.
Yeah, James Wiseman.
Even the greatest rookie ever, the name I can't remember. I think it's Juan Casto Caparzo. Was that his name? Caparzo?
Who?
The Nuggets point guard.
Oh my! The 29-year-old rookie with that was a phenomenal pass.
It was
an
amazing pass.
Like, I wonder when he like looked at him and he was like, I wonder what was going through his head. If he's like, I'm gonna pass to that guy, or if he's looking and he's like, all right, that's not open, and then he's like, oh wait, there's a guy over there. Now I'm gonna pass it to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's thinking, I know he's there, but he probably didn't know Kuzma was there.
Dude, you know Malik Beasley is averaging 20 points a game right now?
I think he's on my fantasy team.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
Malik Beasley is?
Yeah,
oh my!
I picked him up.
That's a good. Okay, so they have Anthony Edwards as listed as their small forward right now.
That's terrible.
And they have Jarrett Culver listed as their small forward right now.
I think Culver plays the 4 for them sometimes, dude. When what's his name was out? When Cat was out, he was playing like the 4.
Yeah, they have Juancho Hernan Gomez as their 4, but it's not even the good Hernan Gomez. It's the bad one.
I think he is the good one.
No, the good Hernan Gomez is on the.
Is Willie, right?
Yeah.
Or Billy.
He played last night. The good Hernan Gomez. Oh, he's on the I think he's on the Pels. Or something.
I think he is on the Pels.
Yeah, because we saw him play last night. He was getting some offensive rebounds too. I was surprised.
Oh no, I cut Malik Beasley.
Oh.
I think. No, I have him starting.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Because Shea's out.
Oh,
I have so many injuries.
Yeah, you can actually put 2 people on your IR.
I didn't know there was an IR.
You can put people on IR, so you.
That'd be nice.
So you can like add players that aren't hurt. Because I got like 16, where you probably got like 13 players.
Yeah.
Because I was able to pick up like Sadiq Bey, who's going off. You want to talk about the Detroit right
Pistons, man. Mason Plumlee got a triple-double.
How? Like,
because they run the offense through him, man.
Why the hell would you run an offense
17
through Mason
points, 10 assists, 10 rebound.
Oh my god! All right, let's talk about this.
Why not, man? The Pistons are playing well right now.
All right, but who do you think? Do you think it was one of their coaches that was like, "Let's run this offense through Mason Plumlee today and see what happens"?
Yeah, probably.
And he goes off. I just think that's hilarious because like Mason Plumlee is the dude that you would not expect to be that guy.
I mean, and then he had a decent game against the Nets where he had 14 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals.
Damn, Mason Plumlee.
I mean,
yeah,
he's just a skilled big man.
Is he having his best year?
Probably.
Let's look. Let's see.
I think he got paid at one point in his career. Like paid. He got paid this year too.
I think he got paid big when he was on like Brooklyn back in the day.
He was on Brooklyn?
He was, dude. He was in the dunk contest on Brooklyn, dude.
No.
He was in the dunk contest. Oh my god, it was so bad too. I think he got kicked out. I mean, he didn't get.
You sure it wasn't Miles Plumlee?
No, it was this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was because it was when he was on Brooklyn, I think.
Oh, he was on Brooklyn. You're right.
Yeah. How long ago?
In 2013.
Yeah, that was, I think. So where has he been? I'm sorry.
He's been Brooklyn, Portland, Denver, and Detroit.
Okay, so I think he got paid on Denver.
I remember him in Denver.
Yeah, I remember that. He was a really good backup center.
Yeah, this is arguably his best season.
All right. Do you think that the reason why he is turning into Nikola Jokic is because he was playing behind Nikola Jokic for 3 full years, and he figured out how good Nikola Jokic can help a team.
I mean, in Portland he averaged 4 assists.
So that's really good.
And then in Denver, a few years ago, he had 3 and then 2.5, and now he's averaging 3.4. So I think he's always been a good passer. It's just that people have never given him the chance.
I know what you mean. I could see that.
They're giving Jeremy Grant a chance, and look at him. He's averaging 23 points a game.
Yeah.
I looked it up. Jeremy Grant's wingspan is 7'3",
what?
and he's 6'8".
So, do you think Jeremy Grant is actually really good, and he hasn't just had this is his first?
He's really
chance?
efficient too, though.
Yeah. Okay. What is his really efficient? You mean how do you mean?
He shoots the ball well.
Okay.
At a high efficiency.
Yeah. I bet his
PR is not that bad.
Yeah, 18. I was looking at that. That's pretty good. That's actually the second highest on his team. But so if you think about it, do you think Jeremy Grant is actually just he's actually a really good player, but this was his first team that's given him a chance to be all right, you're number one option, you do this? Or do you think he's just kind of like a Michael Carter Williams when he's an okay player, but they're not doing good, and they're let's just give you the ball and let you go off,
I think he could be the second or third best player on a championship team. I
could
think
see that.
he developed because he's always been a really hardworking guy. Because he did not have a jump shot coming into the league, and then he developed a jump shot. He was a good defender, and then he became a really good defender. I wouldn't say he's a great defender.
Yeah, you did say he's long.
7'3" wingspan. That's the same wingspan as Jokic.
Holy crap, dude! So he can
he can defend.
Yeah, he can be able to what's his? He's averaging 1.2 blocks a game. He's averaging the most blocks a game on the Pistons.
That's
right
pretty
now.
bad.
Yeah.
But he's played power forward his entire career, and now he's playing small forward. Which I know it's positionless basketball, but
yeah, you should. It's not really that much of a position change because he's still gonna be playing around the perimeter.
But I think they moved him to the small forward because it's easier for him to get the ball as a small forward.
I could see that, because
he doesn't have to be at the block the whole time. He ISOs pretty well too.
Yeah, he could probably
runs the pick and roll pretty well as well.
Yeah, I bet he could elevate over some people easily too. Just back him down and pull up for a jump shot.
He's not freakishly athletic. He's just really high energy.
Yeah, I could see that. High energy, high motor. I don't know.
Kind of Pascal without the spin move.
I could see that.
And younger too.
Yeah,
Pascal's 28. This guy's 26, I think.
Is Jeremy Grant? He's the one that played for OKC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Denver.
Who is the?
He got traded for a second-round pick.
What? To Denver?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Do you think they drafted that 29-year-old rookie the second round?
No, that guy was actually drafted in 2013. It's a draft and stash, so he doesn't actually have to come over. He was playing EuroLeague.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it happens a lot with players.
Yeah, it happens. It doesn't happen a lot with MLB players.
Yeah.
I think Russell Wilson is a Texas Ranger or something.
The MLB has a lot of picks though. They have a lot of rounds.
Yeah, they do. Isn't there 60 or something?
No, it's because they have to. Every team they have, all their farm teams, it goes all the way down to single A.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So I remember Mike Vick got drafted to the MLB in the 7th round.
He was a baseball player too?
In 8th grade.
What?
Yeah, it's just because he's so athletic and he can throw the ball very well.
Because
it does translate.
Yeah, I saw there's a 30 for 30 on Dan Marino and John Elway, and when John Elway got drafted, he was to the Colts or something, but it was when the Colts were in Baltimore.
Yeah. And
he refused to go to play for Baltimore. He's I'm going to play baseball. The Yankees already drafted me, y'all. If you don't trade me, I'm not you guys are going to lose your draft pick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Remember Brandon Whedon?
Yeah, the quarterback?
Yeah. But he played baseball first.
He did?
And then he went to football.
Was he good at baseball?
I think he was a pitcher. So he's decent.
Yeah,
and then he just didn't make it. So he's I'll go play football. And then he was terrible for the Browns.
Yeah, dude.
He's a 25-year-old rookie.
Is he a backup? Is he still playing?
I don't even think he still plays.
Oh, poor Brandon Whedon. I think he was on Dallas at some point too.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. Dallas picked up a lot of crazy
Ben DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci. Exactly.
But yeah, I like the
Dude,
Pistons
didn't
this
they-
year, man.
Didn't they sign him, Ben DiNucci?
Probably.
No, dude.
Great meme.
Yeah, no, I think they signed. I think the Bengals signed their quarterback.
You looking at Sadiq Bey out of
Yeah.
Villanova?
Yeah, I got a
He's an older rookie too, 21.
21-year-old rookie. I was looking at that. Who else is 21? Isaiah Quickly's 21.
Is it you mean Emmanuel quickly?
Emmanuel Quickly's
like,
21. Good catch.
Isaiah.
Yeah, but
There's Isaiah Stewart.
yeah, it's not that one.
he's a big. Emmanuel Quickly's playing very well for the Knicks.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dennis Smith Jr. had like 9 points last night as well.
Dennis Smith Jr., dude. I want him to
I want him to be great.
I want him to be great, dude. He was so fun to watch. Did he ever get hurt or did he just like get bad?
They just don't like the way he played for Dallas.
That's so crazy, dude.
He was so good for Dallas.
Dude, he looked like Russell Westbrook that could like, but his jump shot looked better than Russell Westbrook's.
Yeah.
You know?
He was small too, though. He's only like 6'1".
Oh. Dude, look at this one game that Sadiq Bey had. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 83% field goal, 100% from behind
Bro, that's
the arc.
insane.
Holy.
Against Boston, nonetheless.
Against Boston? How many?
Bro, what's wrong with Boston this year, man?
Dude, so, all right, the last night, their highlights, they look pretty good, like against Jokic. You know?
Well, look at their record.
Yeah, 14 and 13.
I expected them to be like first or second in the East.
Yes. Okay, so, honestly, Kemba Walker did pretty good last night.
Yeah.
But
if you're the Pistons, do you trade Blake Griffin for Kemba?
and then I would totally be okay with that because I would like to see Marcus Smart running the point so we could pass the ball more to like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown rather than Kemba, because I just think like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're better than Kemba, you know.
Obviously, right now.
Yeah, and I think for their option, maybe having a point guard that passed, like I remember you saying Lonzo Ball would be really good on
a team like this.
Yeah, but I mean they already got someone that's better than Lonzo Ball and Marcus Smart, you know, who
But Marcus
plays.
Smart's not a point guard.
Yeah, he is.
He's like a shooting guard though.
I think he started off as a point guard, but then moved to the shooting guard.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he could do it better. I think he could do.
How many assists he getting this year?
6.1.
Okay, he's a point guard.
Yeah, you know, so, like, they don't need to trade for another point guard. They have Marcus Smart, who's arguably the best wing defender in the league right now.
Yeah.
Like, the dude who do you remember that game last year where literally in the final 10 seconds, James Harden got 2 offensive fouls on him because he flopped twice? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yes,
He's a
dude.
great player.
And he literally
He just takes dumb shots most of the time.
His shot's gotten better though.
He took like 3 terrible threes last year in a playoff game where he just like fading threes with like 12 seconds on the shot clock. It's
Oh
like,
my god.
Marcus, you can't be doing that, man.
He's 26, so he's still not too bad.
He's just small. That's the only problem.
Yeah, his 3-point percentage the last 10 games have been 0. Actually, he's averaged 4 points a game the last 10 games. But
I feel like he's been out then, hasn't he?
yeah, last game against their loss against wow, this is like one. Okay, so he actually hasn't played in a minute.
Yeah.
It says his last game was 130.
Oof.
That was.
Does he have the virus or is he just out?
Oh, Marcus Smart to be sidelined with calf injury. That was 18 days ago. There it is.
That's tough. Well, that's why they've been losing then.
Yeah, you think I can see that how that's why they've been losing because like he's their defensive motor. He's like their Draymond Green, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was he was a first round pick? Damn.
Yeah, he was picked 6th
That's
overall,
crazy.
dude. And you know Boston.
Well, wasn't 2014 a bad draft? That was the Giannis draft.
Yeah, that was. Who was drafted first overall that year? Do we remember? Can we think that far?
I don't know. I know Malcolm Brogdon was the rookie of the year, wasn't he?
Oh, I guess that was the year Ben Simmons got drafted and was hurt that whole year.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll just double check.
Marcus Smart was drafted that year? No, he wasn't. No, that wasn't the Ben Simmons year. I think that was like maybe all right, when you get the first overall pick pulled up, don't tell me.
Okay.
I'm going to go with who was the first overall pick before Ben Simmons? Oh, crap.
Oh, wow. We're so wrong on who was the first pick.
We were?
Yeah.
All right.
This
hold
guy
on.
got traded for a player. This guy never played for his team that he got drafted by.
He never played for the team.
The guy that came back to another guy came back to the team. I think he did.
Who had the first overall pick?
Cleveland.
Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was that year.
It's the Jokic draft.
When Jokic was picked in the second freaking round.
And Julius Randle.
When was Julius Randle drafted?
7th.
Overall?
Yeah.
To LA?
Yep.
Imagine if LA.
Oh, yeah, LA.
You think LA would have won if they kept Julius Randle, D'Angelo Russell, and Brandon
And
Ingram?
Clint Capella in this draft.
Clint Capella was drafted?
And Bruno Caboclo.
Who?
He was 4 years away from being 4 years away.
Oh.
And Spencer Dinwiddie. And Jeremy Grant.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So that was like...
And Jordan Clarkson.
Dang, Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle were both picked up the same year.
And Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Dude, what a great draft class for the Lakers that year.
KJ McDaniels when he was supposed to be amazing. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Oh.
So I think it's Bobby.
Was that the...
Or is that Bogey?
Is that the Sacramento or the Hawks bogey?
Yeah, it's your guy.
Okay, that's our bogey.
Gary Harris, Tyler Ennis,
Dude,
Yusuf Nurkic.
You know Gary Harris is averaging 15 points a game right now?
That's impressive.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
bad the team sucks. And Zach LaVine was in this draft.
Dude, Gary Harris is like 22. Or like 23.
If he was drafted in 2014.
Hold on, dude. I'm going to pull it up.
I think he's a little bit older.
I got to check real quick.
You're saying Gary Trent?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that Gary. Do you mean the Gary Harris from Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of. Yep, you're right. Yeah.
Gary Trent's young as hell. I was like, if he was drafted in 2014, he's not 22.
Yeah, you're right.
He was probably 2016 or 17.
Yeah. What this actually pulled up the Trailblazers, how they're actually 17-10 right now.
It's crazy. I did not
Minus
expect
CJ McCollum, dude.
Who needs him, right? Trade him. Trade his ass.
Do you think?
No, I don't think they will. Portland's not really big on trading people.
Yeah, dude, they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row.
That's great. And they lost to the Knicks.
Yeah, look, 5 lost the Knicks, beat the Sixers twice, dude.
Beat the Wizards, who are the greatest team ever.
Yeah, I think the Wizards are turning into a little bit better because that win that they had against
they actually played defense.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Where Jason Tatum got shut the fuck down.
Yeah,
it was great to see, man.
I'm happy to see that Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal can actually win games together.
Yeah, it's not like they're starting to figure it out.
Yeah, it's good to see because I had a lot of hopes for this team, and now they're in the shitter.
You're like, come on, Wizards, don't make me look bad,
Yeah, I've had some bad calls this year, and I've had some great calls, but
that's right. You're right. We've had bad calls and great calls.
Who else was there? Oh gosh.
So, that picture that I sent you, you want to talk about it?
You're talking about how the Utah Jazz are the Hawks right now?
All right, let's go back in time a little bit to the greatest year of Atlanta history,
Atlanta sports history.
2014, yes.
Where the Hawks did not lose a game in an entire month.
The Hawks finished with the first record, the number one record in the East by about 16 games.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
They had 4 All-Stars in their starting lineup.
4 All-Stars minus DeMar Carroll, who was actually had a really good season. I think he had a better season than Kyle Korver did, but Kyle Korver was having like the greatest shooting year ever.
But Kyle Korver was getting guarded like he was LeBron James.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the dude was shooting 49% from behind the arc. You know?
No, yeah, I know.
Like he was able to hit like 12. He was able to get 12 points in like a span of 40 seconds. If you're not,
and he got to be an All-Star. That's crazy that he was an All-Star for that,
dude. He was.
What do you mean?
He was averaging like 12 points a game, dude. And he was an All-Star.
I think it's because Dwayne Wade got hurt though.
Dude, you know that All-Star game he was the leading scorer on his team.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched that All-Star game.
I watched it too.
Just to see Kyle Korver shoot.
Dude, that was so. I remember when they had the subs come in and all 4 of the Hawks players came in at one time, and they just started going off, dude. I was like, this is so fun.
But the announcers were like, see, that's just their chemistry showing right there.
He was saying that. He was like, that's great team play, and I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
You're like, we're all stars. We're better than team play.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're all great players.
But I don't think we'll ever see that. The Jazz won't get that same stuff because they're in the West.
What do you mean?
Like, they won't be able to have 4 All-Stars because the West is so stacked.
They definitely won't be able to have 4 All-Stars.
They might have 2. I don't even know if Donovan Mitchell will be an All-Star this year.
Oh, he definitely will be.
There's a lot of good guards in the West.
Yeah, but like...
But they have the best record in the West, so he deserves it.
I mean, I think like it's probably going to be Steph Curry and Dame starting, and then Jokic will probably be the center, and it'll probably be like LeBron and Kawhi. Yeah.
And then off the bench, it'll probably be Donovan and Gobert.
Yeah, Donovan.
And Mike Conley.
Yeah, then maybe Mike Conley.
Mike Conley deserves it, bro.
I mean, he's hurt right now though, so like he's not even gonna be. I think Jordan Clarkson would be could be an All-Star before Mike Conley could.
No, I think Mike Conley deserves one so much.
Yeah, he does. He's never been an All-Star before.
Never been an All-Star. He's the best player to never be an All-Star.
I think you're right. I think he is. I mean, who else would it be?
I don't know.
Like Jeff Teague has even been an All-Star.
But is he really a great player though?
I mean, he could throw down back in the day when he was a Hawk.
But Mike Conley's made it to the West, led a team to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. How many times did they make it to the playoffs when he was on Memphis? Do you know?
A lot.
It was like
when it was like Zebo, Marcus Gasol, and him.
Like Zach Randolph was on that team.
Yeah,
dude.
Zebo.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, okay.
The Junkyard Dog.
Yeah.
There's not many good nicknames anymore in the NBA.
No, dude, they call Kyle Anderson Slow-Mo.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
That's awful, dude. I'm like, I was watching that. I was like, I feel
do you
so
watch
bad
him? Have you watched him play?
Yeah, he plays slow. I'll give you that. Kind of like Kawhi, like into his own flow.
Yeah.
But like, imagine like the dude who's guarding you on defense. His nickname is Slow-Mo. Like, that's awful.
That's like my nickname.
Dude, Zion was taken to the house that game. Oh my god,
you gotta be at least normal pace to guard Zion.
Yeah, you at least gotta be normal pace to guard Zion, dude.
But we got to talk about the Jazz a little bit more, right?
Yeah, let's talk about Jazz.
I mean, they're literally the best team in the league right now.
Yes. So, but like, all right. So I think if there were going to be 4 All-Stars on the Jazz, it would be Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, and Jordan Clarkson.
Has there ever been an All-Star for somebody who's come off the bench?
I was thinking that, dude. I have no idea.
Probably like Kevin McHale.
I was thinking
he used to come off the bench for the Celtics.
I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, from like early in the day. But like I was thinking more of our time. I think the closest one could
Jamal.
be or Lou. Jamal or Lou. I think it, dude.
Has an All-Star ever came off the bench?
Yes.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. All right, but I'm gonna pull up Jazz right now. So they've won literally like.
They have a tough schedule coming up.
They do. Yeah. I forgot who they play. Who they play tonight or tomorrow night. I'm gonna find out right now. So do you think I think the Jazz are gonna pull a Hawks though in the playoffs? I think they're gonna make it to the Western Conference Finals and then lose to LeBron.
Kobe Bryant came off the bench his first year and was an All-Star.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, so Kobe Bryant's the only player to ever be an All-Star coming off the bench?
I guess.
What?
I'm looking at Reddit right now. Maybe Reddit will know.
That's crazy.
He started in one game out of 79 and became an All-Star.
That was Kobe?
Kevin McHale 3 times. Dan Majerle? I don't know how to say that. Dan Majerle, Ricky Pierce, Kobe Bryant, Chris Gantling, Michael Jordan, apparently.
Wow.
Alonzo Mourning.
Only players to come off the bench?
Yeah.
What? So Michael Jordan?
I was right, though. Kevin McHale did it 3 times.
Yeah, you're right. Good call, dude.
I just knew he came off the bench for the Celtics.
Mm-hmm. So let's see this Jazz. When the Jazz lost to the Nuggets, let's see how many points Jokic had. I wonder if he had one of his.
He had the 40.
Yeah, because I want to see that. If that's he did, he had 47.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, but he was putting in work against. He exposed Gobert basically.
Yeah, 47 and 12, dude. So, what do you think the secret is to beating the Jazz?
You gotta hit your shots because they hit a lot of shots. Like they're very efficient from the floor.
Yeah, they're the best 3-point shooting team this year,
which is insane.
I know, right?
Because they usually are one of the worst 3-point shooting teams.
Yeah. If I think about it now, though, like
it makes sense.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's a good shooter. Mike Conley's pretty good at shooting. Jordan Clarkson's turned into a good shooter.
Bobby's good.
Joe Ingles is good at shooting.
Jinglin' Joe. Royce O'Neal's a decent shooter.
Yeah, that old dude who I thought was young.
Royce O'Neal.
Yeah. I didn't know he was like 32. I thought
think
he
they
was
got
like
like Georges Niang too, who shoots pretty well.
Can Derek Favors shoot? I think he can do mid-range pretty well.
Yeah.
But their last wins, 76ers, Heat, Bucks.
Who suck though.
Heat who suck.
The Heat suck.
Yeah, and the Bucks, Celtics, Pacers. And their last loss before the Nuggets was the Knicks, dude.
The Knicks are just the king killers.
Yeah, I guess they are, man. I mean, they can take down the Hawks, you know. They can take down anybody.
Yeah, the Hawks. That's the great team I was thinking of too.
The team to beat right here.
Julius Randle is the greatest Knicks player since Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you're right, honestly.
He was I think the last person to score 40 points for the Knicks was Carmelo in like 2017.
Wow.
And Julius Randle got 44 the other night.
And they won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The Knicks have won 3 in a row.
The Knicks are such. It's so weird saying the Knicks are going to make the playoffs this year.
Yes, dude. Like, literally, the Knicks have a better chance to make the playoffs than the Hawks do.
It's funny that we were talking about the Jazz and we're like, yeah, the Jazz are a good team. And then whenever it's like a bad team, we're like, yeah, the Knicks.
Yeah.
We get so hyped about the bad teams.
I know, right? We're like, oh, it's the Jazz. Fuck those people, man.
Even though they're like my favorite team.
Why are they doing so good? Like,
continuity, our favorite thing.
Yeah, exactly. We don't like them because they're doing so good.
I thought you were going to look up the Knicks.
Yeah, I accidentally
oh my god, so unprofessional.
My computer, man. Help me out, y'all. Donate to our OnlyFans, please.
Or just subscribe to the channel. We're gonna drop merch at 50 subs, and we've been at like 30 for the longest time.
Bet merch dropping at 50 subs. Let your friends know.
Yeah, once we get close to 50, I'm gonna freaking grind that stuff out, and it's gonna be great.
Oh shit!
But we've been stuck in the 30s for so long that I've
like 2 weeks. We've been at 32 or something.
We're at 38 right now.
Oh, okay, good. We're almost there.
Yeah, big numbers only.
We got this.
38 mil is what we're talking about.
38 mil.
That'd be insane.
Money. Making that big dollar.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills. So, let's see. Yeah, Jazz, they're good. What do you think?
Yes, the Jazz are good.
So, LeBron's going to play the Brooklyn Nets, I think, this weekend. That's going to be a fun game. We get to see...
Yeah, because it's literally just LeBron.
Yeah, we're going to be able to see prime LeBron again.
Bro, what if LeBron's going to have to play against Kyrie, KD, and James Harden?
LeBron's probably just like, motherfucker, man. He's like, I haven't done this since 2014.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. But Dennis Schroeder's going to come out. He's going to have a 25-point game because Dennis Schroeder believes that he's one of the big dogs.
Dennis Schroeder is the third option on that team.
Yeah.
But
Dennis Schroeder goes out there and he's like, I'm just hanging out with me and my boys, and he's just standing with like LeBron and AD because he believes that he's one of the best players in the league.
I think that's a great mindset to be when you're on LeBron's team.
Is it though?
Yeah, because you can be like, okay, so
he's up for the moment though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I think it would not be a good mindset if he does not give LeBron the ball in clutch minutes. You know, because he's like, I'm one of the best. I'm not going to give LeBron the ball. I'm going to hold on to the ball.
Did you see that play he had like a few weeks ago? I think it was like a week or two ago, maybe, where he like dove for the ball like twice.
No.
So it was like late in the game, or like late in like a quarter, like almost out of the quarter. He knocked the ball away from this guy, and then he dove for the ball to keep knocking it away until the quarter was over.
What?
Like, that's high effort plays the Lakers need from one of their best players.
Dennis Schroeder's like a dirty person, man. Like, he's not like...
His hair grew back, too.
It did? Finally.
Did you see his hairline in the past?
No, what was it?
It was like here.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's like back up here.
When he had the dreads, dude, it was like half bald dreads.
Oh my god, it was bad.
Dude, did you see that Caruso chase down block?
Dude, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Dude, that's like all the people trying to impress LeBron, you know?
No, it's more so like if LeBron's going to work his ass off, you best believe everybody else is going to work their ass off.
Yeah, that's true. You know, like if you, like you only, like you're as hard at working as LeBron, you know?
Yeah.
Like if LeBron's not trying, you guys aren't going to win, you know?
Yeah. But if LeBron's like trying to will his team into a win, you hope you get a guy like Caruso to come out and play.
Yeah, I think Caruso is like one of the best bench players with all that energy coming off the bench, dude. Like that's what you need, man.
Dunks, shoots, plays great defense.
People love the dude. You know, they think he's like the equipment manager. Goes out there and throws down. Like you know, Like Hunter Renfrow, they're like, "Are you?" They're like, "No way, you're on the football team." He's like, "Yeah, I'm actually on the football team."
Or
Y'all.
Scotty Miller.
Yeah, or Scotty Miller, exactly.
And then he had a great touchdown. He's won a Super Bowl now.
Yeah, he's won a Super Bowl, exactly. You know, people are like the ones you don't expect to be ballers to play.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like Caruso was able to he's athletic. You know, he's developing a shot. He's getting pretty good at it.
I saw something crazy for the Lakers actually. They might trade a second-round pick for Mo Bamba.
That would be so good, dude. And they would
I think the Magic would take it too.
I think they would, you know, because they fucking hate Mo Bamba there.
Yeah,
know?
they just hate him.
They just literally hate Mo Bamba. They're like, we're not gonna play you, but we're not gonna send you anywhere else because we fucking hate you.
We drafted you 6th overall, and you're gonna sit behind Ken Birch.
Ken Birch, yes. Who I don't even fucking know who that is.
Exactly.
You know?
Your 7'10" wingspan's gonna sit on the bench.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're not gonna develop you into the player into like the next best thing. You know, we're just gonna fucking fuck you over, man.
Exactly. But he'd be so great on the Lakers.
That would be, dude.
Like, he wouldn't even play. Like, let's say he doesn't even play. He would get development on that team, though. Because LeBron would be like, why the fuck did you shoot that?
Yeah, and LeBron would be like, get right there, be right there every time you fucking come down the court, or right there, and do this, and then that, and I'll hit you with a lob, and that's what we'll do, you know?
Then Mo Bamba's like, okay.
Yeah, he's like, okay, you know, catches lobs, throws down.
Somebody loves me.
Yeah.
He's like crying.
Mo Bamba, you'll be loved on the Lakers, man.
Oh, yeah, he would. Oh, Caruso and Mo Bamba.
That'd be a good bench. That'd be
They like come out like, oh, back to back.
the most memeable bench ever.
Oh, I don't know. The Lakers last year was pretty memeable, or 2 years ago was pretty memeable. When they like Lance Stevenson
Oh, that's right.
and Rondo.
Yeah, Lance, Rondo. They had did they have McGee too?
Yeah, they had McGee and Malik. I think they had Michael Beasley too.
Oh my god, dude.
It was such a memeable team.
Oh, the squad, man. I remember they were trying to surround okay players around LeBron, dude, but it was just
Yeah.
the players that were just
Yeah.
fuck around.
All they needed was JR, and they got him last year
Yeah.
in the bubble.
And they got JR. Is JR playing right now?
No, I think he's on the Lakers though.
Yeah.
He's just there.
I wonder what
Well, let's say the locker room falls apart. JR's like, hey man, we just gotta follow whatever LeBron does. Then LeBron's like, thanks, JR.
Yeah. LeBron just brings JR along because I think JR just compliments him all the time, you know?
Hey man, that was a great shot. Dude, I fucking missed. Did you see the air ball he had? LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron's half court air ball.
JR's like, hey man, good shot. You'll get it next time.
He's like, where's JR? I need him to make me feel better.
I bet he just yells at JR too. He's like his scapegoat. He's his Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, he's like he would fuck something up, he'd be like, fucking JR, man.
Like Caruso misses a block or misses a dunk or something. He's like, JR, what the fuck was that? Did you teach him that?
He'd be like, J.R. Smith, he's the most toxic and most least toxic player in the locker room.
He's like, man, I just got some Henny. I got some weed in the back.
Yeah.
You need some LeBron.
He's on the court, people are like, fuck you, JR. Off the court, they're like, JR, let's go smoke a blunt, man.
He's like,
drink some Henny.
Bronny took some of my stash, Bron. I'm sorry.
He's like, keep that man away from the soup.
Oh, no. Oh, we're such bad people.
I know, right?
We just went on a 4-minute tangent about yelling at yelling at JR.
Oh, you want to talk about that one dude who had the tantrum for Cleveland?
Kevin Porter Jr.?
Yeah, dude.
He's on the Rockets now.
He got traded?
Yeah.
I think it was actually fucked up that they gave his locker away to Tyron Prince. I would understand how that would cause a young man who's not even 21.
He had a good season too last year.
Yeah, he did. You know, he's and he looks like he has a good build. You know, he's 6'7".
Yeah,
long man.
It's like Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, he reminded me of Kelly, the same hairstyle and everything too. You know,
and they had tattoos as well.
Yeah, you know, they looked I don't know. I was I understand his point.
I think they're fine without him though.
They are.
Because they got good wings, like Chetty.
Yeah, Chetty had the double-double.
He got crossed the other night, though.
Oh.
Steph.
Steph. Yeah, I saw that.
It's Steph, though.
Yeah.
Everybody gets... Chris Paul got crossed by Steph.
Chris Paul got dropped by Steph, dude. That was nuts.
He did step on his foot, though.
Oh, he did? Oh, yeah. That was when he was on the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
That was so dirty.
It was such a
I think
cross.
I think Steph has crossed up Chris Paul 3 times, actually.
I mean, it's Steph Curry. He's literally one of the best handles in the league.
You're right. Probably the best handles in the league right now.
Cleveland... They're kind of doing Andre Drummond a little dirty right now. God, my English just failed me so hard there.
That's okay.
I go,
Andre Drummond hot takes.
I mean, we love Andre Drummond here.
Yeah, I mean, if Cleveland, I mean, I guess they're trying to tank, because they're not playing their best player. Who's
Now they're trying to trade him, man. They don't want to have to re-sign him.
Yeah, but I knew what you were talking about to me before the podcast. What you literally said is they just don't want him to get hurt. I think that's what they're doing.
That's what they did with AD as well.
Yeah,
They would only play him like 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, they would sit him. Yep.
I mean, Draymond had some really strong words about this.
He did, dude. He was what was he saying?
He was just saying like they got to stop looking at players like pieces instead. Like they got to look at them as people, and like how are you going to expect Andre Drummond to come out on the court, do some warm-ups, and then they're like, "No, you're not playing tonight." He has to go back out and sit on the sideline and be professional. Like, I mean, that's got to hurt your mental psyche.
I know what you mean. Like
that's what Draymond was saying.
Yeah. So, coming from the player's standpoint, you're right about it. Yeah. Like, you put that man through everything. Warm-ups, you put him through his pregame ritual. You get that man angry. You get that man ready to ball out, and you sit him on the bench. That's like a fucking bomb ready to burst,
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised Andre Drummond. I think they're purposely not talking to Andre Drummond.
I do too.
The Cavs are trying to keep him from talking to the media right now. Because I haven't heard a single thing about Andre Drummond.
It's also Cleveland. Nobody really.
Yeah, Cleveland literally fell off the map. Like the number one export from Cleveland is LeBron James. Not even like steel or anything.
No, it's Sexland.
Sexland.
Yeah. Colin Sexton and Darius Garland.
Oh, Sexland. There you go.
Sexland.
It is now Sexland.
You're like, what?
I mean, it is pretty much. I was going to be Drumland, but not anymore.
I feel bad for what's his name? I feel bad for Drummond, but it's also a business, and they know it's a business. You're getting paid $30 million a year to play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand that it probably does suck, and I don't think he should have that thing where he should have to be professional. I don't think he has to be professional. He can be a dick. He can be like, I liked playing for Cleveland. I had fun here, but they're kind of screwed me over.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I was in this situation, I would be like, well, shit, I'm okay making $30 million a year to sit down.
Yeah.
But
he also, if he loves basketball, then it sucks.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Like if he's like, I should be out there. If he's the person that, if he has a championship mindset, his would be, I need to be out there. I'm sorry. I need to be out there with my boys. Right? I know, right? I'm a late bloomer, y'all. I still can't grow a beard.
I barely can.
I'm trying. The doctor said I'm not gonna be able to grow facial hair right there anymore.
You'll get a cool scar though.
Yeah, that's true. I hope so.
You're trying to look like Shane.
Nah, none of this. Just down here, man. But yeah, if Andre Drummond has that championship mindset, where he's like, I need to be out there with my boys on the court, sacrificing my body for the game of basketball, then him being sat right now is probably like destroying his ego, like absolutely destroying it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they still make him an all-star. To be honest.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because if they still make him an all-star, then it's like, proof in the pudding, right?
Exactly. Then I think if they make him an all-star, it would look a lot better. Teams would try to trade for him.
Yeah.
More,
I hope they either buy him out or they trade him.
Where do you think he would? Where's Andre Drummond?
If he gets bought out, he's going to the Nets.
100%.
Bro, that'd be so dirty.
Oh my god. Dude.
Oh god.
They would be the greatest team ever assembled, dude. The three of the best scorers ever.
Whoa. We're not counting Kyrie, right? We're counting Drummond as one of the best scorers.
Yeah, 3 of the best scorers ever. Sure. Plus this dude who can hit clutch shots every now and then,
Drummond.
Yeah, I was talking about Kyrie there.
Oh.
But,
Drummond's, I mean, we love him on this channel, so.
Yeah, I think I got you falling for Andre Drummond. I'm so happy.
But, I mean, he literally led the team. He was leading the best defense in the league at one point.
Yeah, he was about to have a 2020 season on Detroit, too. I think that's when he was averaging like 24 points, 24 rebounds at some point.
Like, it was a meme for a little bit that I was liking him, but, like, he honestly did make the team better. But I see why they want to go with Jared Allen. He's cheaper long term, and he's not going to get you the exact same production, but you get production from other players without Drummond there.
Yeah, Jared Allen would also be a good center like Andre Drummond. I think Andre Drummond, I would have to give him the ball more, you know, but like Jared Allen, I wouldn't.
Jared Allen's just going to get them offensive rebounds and dunk.
Yeah, he's gonna find ways to score and to like make an effort without getting the ball.
And I'd say he's probably a little bit better of a rim protector because he's more willing to get them get the poster blocks.
I could see that too.
Because he's blocked LeBron at the rim.
Yeah, he loves blocking shots a lot more than Andre Drummond loves blocking shots, you know.
But Andre Drummond's also like more of a high workload center.
Yeah,
now at least.
Yeah, he's able to he's the kind of guy that when your team needs rebounding, he's in there to get rebounding, you know.
Yeah.
And when you need a big guy in the paint, he's bigger than Jared Allen, you know.
I just have no idea where he'd go.
Like I'm thinking that too. If he gets traded, I don't think it would be to like a team that would contend for a championship.
Yeah.
You know, cuz like who are the teams like I don't know, maybe like Golden State doesn't need him. Phoenix, I don't know, would you trade like DeAndre Ayton?
No. You'd never cuz
He's
Drummond's only on 1 year.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. DeAndre Ayton's still young. Like, freaking.
The only team I could see getting him is like
Sacramento, Portland.
Unless
Portland
the Timberwolves move Cat to the 4 and Drummond to the 5.
Oh, that would be so dirty, dude. That would be such a good.
Because Cat doesn't have to play defense as much.
Yeah, dude, that would be such a good front court. Oh my god, dude. Cat and Andre Drummond.
They'd have like no cap for anything. But
yeah,
I think they could actually kind of push for the playoffs at that point.
Definitely, 100%. With a healthy Cat, I mean, D'Angelo Russell's hurt right now, but it's not as big of a deal as Cat because you got so many wing players on that team. You know, like so many young, small wing players on that team.
Yeah,
like Ricky Rubio is.
Well, you could trade Ricky Rubio away because
Yeah.
you'd have to make up room, obviously.
That's true. I bet Ricky Rubio costs a little bit of money too.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get like Bradley Beal for him.
No, definitely not.
You're not going to get like MPJ or something like that, or Jamal Murray. Or how about John Collins, man? He's been trouble in paradise there.
Yeah, dude. Like now that Trey, he's actually been getting less minutes now that Gallinari's back, and Gallinari's actually been looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Gallinari had like 16 points.
Well, Gallo's like what they need because he's just like a shooter.
Yeah, he's a veteran that's gonna make shots on that team. And Lloyd Pierce is hurt right now or something.
Your coach?
Oh wait, Coach
he's a
Lloyd,
child.
Oh, he had a child. Never mind.
He's hurt.
Or like I thought he had COVID because he didn't travel with the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, John Collins has been having a sorry year this year. I feel like it's all his ego right now. I
think it is too.
It's so sad to see because the dude's only averaging 18 points, 7 rebounds. He's down for rebounds
But it makes sense why he'd be down for points and rebounds.
Yeah, because he has
Clint Capella and DeAndre Hunter's going off.
Yeah, Clint Capella is the leading leader in rebounds.
14. That's insane.
I hope DeAndre Hunter's back.
But DeAndre Hunter's having a great season though.
He is. He's only played 18 games though, but he's having a breakout season. His last game was the 29th.
That's tough. He's played less than Smart.
So he should be back soon. So DeAndre Hunter knee out 2 weeks ago. That was 10 days ago. So he should be back. And once he comes back, I think it could be...
John Collins is out of the starting lineup.
Oh, fuck, dude. I mean, let's see how that works, you know? Like, as long as... I just need them... Like, I'm like trying to imagine what's going on between John and Trey. If it's like...
I feel like John thinks it's both their teams when it's Trey's team.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But I think Trey, he has to let John... Like I bet like John Collins, if you give him the ball every possession like you do Jeremy Grant, I think he could probably do better.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
because he's way more athletic.
Yeah, if he gets as much shots up as Jeremy Grant or even like Trey Young, I bet he could average like pretty close to the same numbers. You know, like the dude has a jump shot now, man. He's
got bunnies.
He's had the bunnies.
Yeah.
And he developed the jump shot. He figured out how to shoot. He figured out how to go like 3 for 5 in a game behind the arc, which is like amazing.
He shot amazing last year. I know that,
dude. Let me pull up his stats from last year.
Do you think it's his ego, just his ego, or do you think it's also Trey's ego?
No, I think it's just his ego. I think Trey likes passing more than he likes scoring, and I think he would rather average more assists than points if he could. I think if he had the option, he would rather average 15 and 15 than like 30 and 10 or 30 and 9. I think he would rather average 15 and 15. I'm going to like say that.
And he's gonna be like, I hate passing the ball.
Yeah, because like I've seen a lot. I've like listened to a lot of like his things back in the day where he was like really young and he's just like I always like when I fell in love playing basketball by passing the ball.
Yeah, I mean his favorite player is Steve Nash.
Yeah, boom, exactly.
Yeah.
Like who's one of the greatest passers to ever live. But John Collins' last 2 games,
100% for 3.
Yeah, 15. He had 19 points, 57% field goal, and then before that he had 18 points on 0% from behind the arc. But his last 10, he's been averaging.
Whoa, sorry, I keep yawning.
Oh, you're good.
Oh God, you're just so boring.
Oh, yeah,
just kidding.
An hour?
Yep, just hit an hour.
We should cut this off soon.
Cutting it off before an hour and 40 minutes.
I know, right? This is the first. What do you
Who are you excited to see in this next week? What is there any games you want to see? I want to see the Jazz play like the Lakers and the Clippers this week.
Yeah, let's look at the seed of the games. Oh, before we go that, John Collins. What did I just see? His free throw the last 10 games, 92%.
It's crazy.
And his 3-point shot the last 10 games, 42%. Like, what the heck, man? Give this guy the ball more, Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. All right, let's look at this schedule coming up. All right, so I'm excited about...
What games are tonight is the question.
Yeah. I'm excited to see LeBron. I want to see the Boston-Atlanta game. That's going to be a good game.
Jazz Clippers tonight.
Ooh, Jazz versus Clippers. Are the Clippers, do they have their team?
I don't know.
Let's see if it says if the Clippers have... I mean, they were able to beat the Heat without 4 starters.
Doubtful, concussion, and out.
Dude, do you think Blake Griffin would go back to the Clippers?
They don't have the money for him, I don't think.
You're right.
Because he's getting paid like $34 a year right now.
Yeah, he is. And he's like not doing good at all.
Yeah, Blake Griffin needs to go to... I hate... Like, I've seen things on the media where they're like, oh, the Detroit Pistons ruined Blake Griffin. It's like, Blake Griffin... I feel like he's just not taking his rehabilitation seriously.
Yeah, I think... Dude, the Detroit Pistons turned Blake Griffin into like a point forward.
Yeah, an all-NBA player.
Yeah, like I think he had his best years when he first was on Detroit, when he was like able to shoot, pass, and still throw down.
He hasn't dunked since 2019.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. I feel so bad for him because he was like such a fun player to watch.
Yeah.
He's like Zion when I watch Zion play. Like after watching Zion play last night, I'm like, dude, this dude's fun to watch. Like, why am I not watching him all the time?
It's like the team's kind of tough to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it was rough seeing like every time JJ Redick touched the ball, he would turn it over, and I was like, really rough. I was like, JJ, what are you doing?
I feel so bad for JJ. He's having such a tough season.
Oh my God, he is, dude. I feel like the team just like doesn't trust him anymore.
Yeah,
like straight up, man. And that's like, I mean, he's got to go.
He's just all he does is talk on his podcast now.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you don't want to play, you just want to talk on your podcast.
Hey, get us on there.
Yeah, but like we'll be down to come on, JJ. Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, we shoot about the same.
Yeah, right now maybe.
I shoot like 12%.
Yeah, now JJ's like definitely not letting y'all on.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
That's so funny. You want to do a few more things before we cut it?
Yeah. I mean, is there any young players you like? Any like standouts you've seen? We're gonna talk about. We're gonna do a full NFL mock draft for first round this year. We'll do a full first round for the NBA this year as well. We'll just talk about stuff we can do in the future.
Yeah, well, and yeah, we'll send out merch at 50 subs. Y'all, please let us know.
Yeah, just let us know, man. We just need them. Like, if we got 90 views on a video, which we have one video that has 90 views, we should have at least 50 subs.
Yeah,
y'all slacking.
Yeah, those numbers would get up. But we love y'all, for real.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you for watching.
Thank y'all for listening. We'll see y'all next week.